Hi James, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
How's things been going this week?
Well, it's been a little trying.
Uh-oh.
I'm
What's
trying
going
to,
on?
well, I was working with somebody and we had agreed on a certain amount and coming near the end of the week, he didn't bring me that set amount. So in my past it would have been, somewhat argumentative, trying to get my point across and getting his point across, so forth. And I just kind of like this, I went through this once before and I just walked away. Okay. And something that I've learned though, that to do that in a conversation or with someone that you're intimate with, that it's an insult, and I never knew that. See, this is what I've been talking about as far as trying to improve, what's been going on with me and the mistakes that I've been making, with talking with loved ones and friends and things of that nature. And I'm learning some things, and I like that, and I'm trying to apply them in my life best as possible. And more meetings, sharing a little bit more, not allowing things to build up, expressing myself. Something bothers me, let it be known politely as possible. So, struggling a little bit with finances, not allowing that to, get me down. Just keep plugging away with it, getting things in order as far as getting back into subcontracting the best I can, and recognizing my limitations, what I can do at this point in time, what I can't do at this time. The things that I allowed to happen before that kind of like overwhelmed me, not jumping into a relationship, but have friends, that I can talk to, spend time with, socialize with, such as a couple of guys that, in the recovery house that I'm with, this one particular female that I've been seeing, off and on, but keeping some boundaries there to where it doesn't interfere with what, our focus is on getting myself back in the mainstream of life, where normally in my past I would, be, I didn't realize that the feelings that I were getting from the person, which were like more or less codependency issues when things weren't going right, they would fix the other half of me. As the old saying goes, two halves to make a whole. And well, what I lacked, they had, and what I had, they lacked, and vice versa, versus two whole people getting together and creating a life. Well, not creating a life, just sharing a life. Just try to take it easy, take some of the suggestions that are given to me. Counseling's coming along somewhat easy, as far as talking to people, and just rolling with it, I'm taking the feedback that I can get, and learn something else that you can't just get up from somebody and just walk away when you don't like hearing what they say. Kind of like sit there and hear them out.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is that you're a little more aware of your actions and your surroundings and your everyday reactions. Okay.
And yeah, to go with that, it's how I respond to people. Whether I respond to them negatively, try to pay attention to, how I say things to them versus just saying it to them. Not forcing my points of view on them or my beliefs. Trying to change my beliefs. because what I believe and misinformation that I would obtain throughout being self-taught, and what had went on between my parents and how the ways I grew up, in today's society, it's just some people it's acceptable, some people it's not. I gotta find out what's comfortable for me and stay within the, I don't know, rules and the laws and things of that nature. And I mean, it's kind of different when you really want something versus having it just be forced to go do something. My way of thinking when I was growing up, when I was in my early 20s, being sent, well, the seed was planted though, and being in the rooms, I'm seeing people, go through the process and being successful, and having some sort of peace with themselves, as far as dealing with life, I should say. Not being all frazzled and it all inappropriately. So that's one of my main goals.
So are you feeling a little more, let's say, relaxed about your
Who I am?
living situation? And yes, who you are.
Yeah. Self-acceptance. More and more. The more I find out about myself and what's been going on and realizing that it's not all my fault. I own up to what I do today. And don't make excuses for it. And looking for a way out of the things that, I need to take care of and just take care of them.
Okay, so to wrap this all up, you are more aware of your actions towards other people and how they affect them, how your actions may affect them.
Right.
And you're working on building, back in the recovery, building up, starting over basically again.
Exactly.
And it also sounds to me as if, you have a plan. It sounds like, you just got to put that in action. You go to meetings, you do what you're supposed to do to stay clean. How do you feel with the individual sessions so far?
So long as I let them know what's going on and what's going on with me, and I go in there, such as I'm learning from my past, okay? Going in there, everything's okay, everything's okay. No, it's not, and I go in there and I tell them what's going on, and, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and so forth and so on. And it's like, well, I don't think you should, and maybe do this, and take some of the suggestions that are offered to me from them. And all in all, it's coming together.
Okay. So I was talking to John, and he has an opening in his group therapy sessions on Thursday evening. Would you be interested in that?
Sure. Yeah.
Can you come this Thursday?
Sure.
All right. I'll talk to him and let him know. And you have a good week. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.